All right, and then in the views folder, it will say new folder includes. All right, and then I'm going to open that up and say new document categories.jade. All right, so obviously we're going to want to get the categories from the database, but for now, let's just put a placeholder here. So I'm going to paste this in. Okay, so it's just a static unordered list. There's nothing dynamic about it yet. So I'll save that. Okay, layout is saved. Now if we go and restart, actually we didn't even, yeah, we need to restart with npm start. Okay, now if we go back and reload, undefined is not a function talking about messages. All right, so we haven't created that yet. You know what? Let's get rid of that for now. Okay, restart that. All right, so it's reading the HTML. Now we need to put the CSS in. Okay, so that's going to be pretty easy. We'll just go to this is the HTML that we created. So we want this style CSS, and then we want to go to our application, and then go to public style sheets, and let's open up style CSS. Actually, we can just replace it. Okay, so let's just copy that HTML version into our style sheets folder, and then there we go. All right, so now the template's working, and for the home page itself, that's going to be the index view. So if we go to views and then index.jade, that's where that is coming from. Okay, so I'm going to replace this. Okay, most of this is just that state select list. Okay, so you want to have extends layout, block content, and then we have an H2, a paragraph, a line break, and then the form, which is a method of get. Okay, now this is the first time we've actually had a form that has a method of get. It's usually post, because we're usually posting to the server. But in this case, we're just selecting a state to get the server to give us something back. Okay, so using get is fine in this instance. And the action is going to be /doctors, which we'll make soon. Then we have our select with the name state, all the states, options, and then a find button. All right, so let's save that. And now we have a select list. It's not going to do anything yet because we didn't make any kind of handler for it, but we'll do that in a little bit. All I want to do for now is get the content showing just using sample data or just nothing at all. So I want to do the doctors. Okay, so the doctors route. So we can go to app.js, and we're not going to be using users, so we can actually just replace this. Okay, so routes/doctors, and we also want to do it down here. Okay, so now we need to go to routes, and we're going to create a new, actually we'll just rename users to doctors. Alright, so we'll open that up, and for the core doctors page, which will just be /doctors, I want to just render a view. Okay, for now that's all we want. So we're going to say render, and let's see, actually let me open the index file up as well. Alright, so I'm just going to grab that. Okay, as far as the title, we don't need that. We just want to render, actually I just wrote that, I don't know why I just did that. Anyway, we'll do doctors. Okay, so that'll try to render a view called doctors. So we will save that. Actually, let me get rid of this comment. Save that. And for index.js, the index route, we can get rid of this title. Alright, now we need to create a doctor's Jade file. So views, text, and this will be doctors.jade. Okay, open that up. I'm going to paste some content in here. Okay, we just have a heading. This clear, I don't think we need that. I don't know why that's there. Okay, and then we have, actually these need to be pulled back. Should be on the same level as the heading. UL with a class of docs, and then I just have some sample content. Nothing from the database yet. So we'll save that. Okay, and then we'll restart. And reload doctors. And there we go. We just have some sample listings. Alright. Okay, so you can see there's nothing coming from the database yet. So add doctor and add category. Okay, so those will be pretty easy. We need to go back to, actually, yeah, we only need to add the categories route. Okay, categories. And then we're going to do that down here as well. Alright, and then we need to create the route. This will be called categories.js. Alright, we'll open that up. And I'm just going to copy what we have in doctors.js. And we just want to render categories. I'm sorry, we don't want to do that, because we're not having a categories list. Oh, yes, actually, you know what? I'm not sure. I guess, yeah, we'll have this go to... I'm not really sure how I want to do this. No, these links will go to doctors/category/ and then the ID. So we're not going to actually have a route that goes like this. We're not going to have that categories. Instead, it's going to be doctors/category/ and then whatever. Alright, so we're not going to do that. What we do need though is add. Okay, and we'll render a route for add category. Okay, and then for in doctors, basically want to do the same thing. So I'll copy that, and we're going to render a view called add form, add doctor. I got 3 D's there. Oh, that's actually, you know what? I'll keep it that way. It's fine. All right. So now what we need to do is just create those views. Okay. So we want new, and this will be add doctor.jade. Oops. And add category .jade. Okay, so we'll open that up. Okay, paste that in, and now basically we have a form. The method is going to be post. The action is going to go to doctors add and a class of add form. Okay, now you can copy this or you can just get it from the files. The category here, the category select, I just have one option of general for now. We're going to be grabbing the categories from the database and putting them in here. Okay, and everything else is pretty self-explanatory. Alright, so we'll save that. And now I want to open add category, and this is really simple. Okay, it's going to go to category/add, and we'll save that. Now if we reload and go to, actually we need to restart the server first. Okay, so add doctor brings us to the form. What's this category? Looks like I screwed something up on the form. Where is, oh, I closed it. Category, oh, no, that's right. Oh, I don't have an opening div here. Well, I shouldn't say opening, there are no opening and close, but we just got to put that div there and that should fix it. Okay, and then add category. So now we have complete navigation, we have all of our views. Actually, we don't have all of them, we don't have the details. So let's do that real quick. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to create a view called details.jade. Okay, I'll open that up, but I also want to go to my routes for, actually let me close everything out here so you don't get confused. Alright, so I just want to open up my route for doctors. Alright, and we're just going to copy that, and I'm going to change this here to, let's see, I just want it to go to details / and then it's going to be the ID. And just for now, we're going to render the details. That's all we're going to do is render details. Alright, and then back in details Jade, paste this in. Okay, so this is all static Jade. We have the name, the H2, we have the physician information with the unordered list of doc info, and also the practice unordered list here. Okay, same thing that we did with HTML, and we're going to copy that. I'm sorry, we're going to save that. And let's see, browse doctors, details. Okay, I just got to restart the server. Okay, so now if we reload and go to details, we have the details view showing. Alright, so that is it. In the next video, we're going to start making this dynamic. Probably the video after that will implement the whole search thing. But I at least want to just get the stuff from the database and display it. Okay, so we'll do that next, and I will see you then.